On the left is 2022 Cyril Gane versus on the right, upcoming Cyril Gane at UFC 321. This is 2025 edition, and I'll be honest with you, you could see a big difference, and I believe that is the grappling. Cyril lost to Francis Ngannou that year, and he said grappling every day. That was a post on his social media, and a lot of people, they like to talk on social media, right? It's kind of like play, pretend land sometimes, but the proof seems to be in the pudding, and I think a lot of you might be surprised Saturday night with the performance you see. And maybe Tom Aspinall rises to the occasion, but this idea that he's going to go in there and steamroll Cyril Gane, I don't see that happening, bro. I don't see that happening. If it does, I would be shocked, and I'd give him his credit. I'll give Tom Aspinall his credit if that happens. Not if it's an early stoppage, though. Has to be a definitive stoppage. But with that said, I think Cyril Gane has better footwork. I think Cyril Gane has better overall striking and striking defense. This is a guy who was able to avoid getting finished from Derek Lewis. He got hurt by Derek Lewis. He had a moment there we had to cover up, and he survived it. A lot of guys don't. That he's the knockout king for a reason. You get what I'm saying here? So Cyril Gane has the tools. He has the kicking game that Tom Aspinall has not faced, okay? He fought Volkov, who's got a good kicking game himself, but he took him down. You know what I mean? Are you telling me that Cyril Gane in 2025 is as good as Volkov back in whenever they fought, like maybe 2022, right? Whenever Tom and him fought? I don't know if I buy that. Cyril Gane's been in there with Francis Ngannou, went toe-to-toe with him for 5 rounds, and he choked against John Jones. He didn't put up a good performance at all. He dropped the ball. He fumbled. But guys, that's 2 hell of names to lose to. Everybody's also saying about Cyril, if he loses this one, there's no next title shot. That is BS, guys. First of all, says who? Where does it say that in the rule book? I don't think it says that anywhere in the UFC handbook. You know what I'm saying? So please miss me with that. If he loses to John Jones and Francis, that's, there's no shame in that. There's really no shame. There's a little bit of shame in how he lost to John Jones and how easy it was for John. But, ain't no shame in it. Tom Aspinall now, that's a little bit different, because Tom Aspinall, I believe, is where Cyril was. You know what I mean? Tom Aspinall is the new hyped guy. Tom Aspinall is the fresh new fighter that people are intrigued with, and they're intrigued with him for a lot of reasons. Check out my other videos for that. I talk about him currently playing the role as the great white hype. A lot of people in England out there, they supporting him. A lot of people, they want to see a white champion in the UFC. They want to see multiple white champions in the UFC, guys like the MMA guru. You know what I mean? Like, it's the reality, guys. We got to talk about it. It's the truth here. So you go to his comment section and you'll see that widely apparent. Cyril Gane has a chance to deflate the hype, because there's a lot of hype on a guy in Tom Aspinall who truly, what has he done? Can we be honest here? What has he done to get the level of praise? I'm not talking about Tom himself. Like, what he's done is very impressive, guys. Let's state that first and foremost. But it doesn't deserve the hype that he's getting. The hype that he's getting is insane. When Michael Bisping says things like he's fucking Muhammad Ali, and when his fans say things like he's better than Fedor, he's better than Kane, he's the most athletic thing we've ever... Like, guys, who are his best wins? Like, Volkov, really? Like, we gonna act like Volkov's a better win than a Junior Dos Santos win? We gonna act like he's a better... Like, Volkov, to me, and Mark Hunt, and Mark Hunt's UFC times and his Pride days, like, Mark Hunt's just as good of a win, bro. You know what I mean? Like, You can't convince me otherwise. And never mind Tom Aspinall versus the all-time greats. Tom Aspinall doesn't even have a better resume, than Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane, if you go name for name, has a better resume than this guy. Even the fact that he lost to Francis Ngannou, even the fact that he lost to John Jones. You know what that is, guys? That's experience at the highest level under the brightest lights. And sure, he fucking melted under those lights, but he still has the experience and he has the opportunity to learn and grow from it. And I don't know, man, from this fucking picture, it looks like he's learned and grown. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he's in better shape. And I think it's the grappling. I think he's going to show levels in the striking. And I think Tom Aspinall will be dragged into deep waters and we will finally see what it's like for him. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. That's why the fights take place, because we get to find out. That's the most exciting part of it all. So, is there anything else that I want to say here? Oh, and I believe that Cyril Gane will be able to stop a takedown. This idea that Tom Aspinall is an All-American Division I or even Division II wrestler, you know what I mean? Like, bro, Tom Aspinall, he grapples, okay, cool. He grappled in the UK, okay, that's cool, but he ain't on some, he's not on some Bo Nickel time when it comes to the wrestling, you know what I mean? He's not on some Gable Stevenson. Like, if him and Gable Stevenson had a grappling match, maybe not a grappling match, but a wrestling match, because Tom might catch him in a submission. In a wrestling match, Gable Stevenson beats Tom Aspinall. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling-wise, this idea that Tom Aspinall is like Dagestani or something, like, who have we even seen him grapple like that for real? Andrei Arlovsky? And I like Andrei Arlovsky. I've went back. I've watched his old fights. I've been a fan of this sport since 2009. You get what I'm saying? So, I like Andrei Arlovsky. But that was like a 2019, 2020 version of Andrei Arlovsky, bro. Andre was champion 25 years ago at this point. You know what I mean? So, what are we really... Like, you're holding up... It's like that meme of the guy in 8th place biting the metal and acting like he's like popping bottles. Meanwhile, he's in like 4th place. It's like, Tom, yeah, you beat Andrei Arlovsky, former UFC champion, but... you kind of Jake Paul'd him. You kind of fought him at the very end of his career, kind of thing. Like, and the fans will tote up this resume of Aspinall, and yeah, I'm circling, I'm rambling. I enjoy the rambles, and for the end of this video, normal sign off. As always, whether you agree or disagree, just join the discussion, subscribe for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.